Today we had the largest daily drop since October. My name's D7 here at Grok Trade. It is Wednesday, December 28th, 2016, and the markets get rocked. All 11 sectors in the S&P 500 in negative territory. Small caps doing the worst, down 1%, leading the charge to the downside. Financials following suit, down 1%. Tick higher on US dollar. Crude oil ticking higher. Gold ticking higher. Silver up nearly 0.5%. And fear increasing nearly 5%. Here we are looking at the markets today. Yesterday I said, wow, we busted out. Wasn't at all impressed with the volume, but I was forced to call it a buy. Now I'm forced to say sell again to stay with this sentiment that I had up here. So I had sell, but when it popped over this little minor trend line, that had to be a buy. Now we drop back lower. We are now below. We got to close below the 20 period moving average here in the S&P 500. The last time we had a lower close would be on November 4th. Last time we had a close below the 20-day moving average, and that's what we have on the tick higher on volume here on the Dow. The 20,000 mark just eludes us. We come up here and sniff it. We get close to it. We cuddle it, but we can't get to it. We drop back down on a tick higher on volume. And this area of support, see this support coming across, it broke that. That support now broken. Ouch to the markets. NASDAQ, we have a lower high and a lower low, but see this support level right here, whoa, coming across, we're still above that. And quite a ways away from the rising 20-day moving average. So relatively more strength here in the NASDAQ than what we're seeing in the S&P and the Dow. Small caps here now has a close below the 20-day moving average. So last time that happened was November 4th. And it has happened again. But here on small caps, we're above this area of support. See this support here? We're right there, right here above it. So we still have a little support here for small caps. Banks stalling, not breaking down like we're seeing in the major indices. So that's relatively strong as far as the market's concerned. But financials on the other hand, big drop, boom, to the downside. Found support at the rising 20-day moving average. So we're right at it, guys, right here at it. And matter of fact, if I were to bring another line in, we're above this too. Let me get this. I'm using TradingView, tradingview.com. They have a free service. I do their most expensive service because of everything it gives me. But it's the cheapest service out there for charting that reminds me a lot of eSignal. I used to be with the eSignal. Now I'm doing TradingView. And you can follow me on TradingView, D-7SEVEN, or I don't know if there's dash in it. It might just be DSEVEN. You can follow me there if you want. If I click on notifications, here's a couple that followed me just here recently. Anyway, if you guys were watch yesterday's video. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, there's a gift on there for you. I give you this week's Stock Picks V newsletter stocks, both bullish and bearish, and we put a ton of effort into these. These are the real McCoys, the best stocks out there to trade, and you have them free. We just pause the video and write them down, and Merry Christmas. Here we are looking at crude oil, pop higher, but we're still above resistance on this trend line above, and so it's acting as support. Gold, I called it a buy yesterday, and we do go higher. Silver, called it a buy yesterday, and we go higher. It's hard telling how long that will keep going higher. It's interesting to see the U.S. dollar higher with gold and silver doing the same. It's usually not the case. So there you have it. Markets down, Dow down 111 points. Again, the biggest drop that we've seen, a one-day drop since October. So this is interesting. This could be the start of a major move, and it could be south. So tomorrow is going to be massive, closing out this week, going into Friday. We only have 3 more days of this year. If I'm telling you now, guys, anybody that fills out this form, let me get to it. If you fill out this form, if you go to Grok Trade, go to Trading Mentor, and you fill out this form because you have an interest in trading. Now listen, this is an investment in yourself. This is what we know to be factually true. The NASAA says that 89% of all retail traders will lose money. All of them will do that. So roughly 9 out of 10 will lose money. What we're asking you to do is take that amount that you are destined to lose in the markets, invest some of that into your education. We don't post our prices online because nobody can beat our prices. We have the best tuition fee schedule out there. Period, bar none. I used to teach for Rich Dad Poor Dad, teach me to trade Options Express, Star Trader. I taught for those guys. With everybody out there, we have the best value. If you fill out this form right here because you're like, oh, I'm interested in trading, I might be very interested in a mentor to help me. I want 2017 to be different. If you fill out this form, if you do it in the next 3 days, I will guarantee you will, if you decide that mentoring is for you and you come into the tuition and you do your tuition with us, that you will get our discounted price of the price that we had the last few years. January 1st on, when you fill out this form, it's going to be 31% more expensive. It's a supply and demand thing. If you want in an extreme discount, we are the best thing going in town. Grok Trade, click on Trading Mentor, fill out the form within the next 3 days. It doesn't obligate you to anything other than a phone call and a discussion on what our mentoring is all about. It's our training on how to make rock star traders, help you reach your full potential in the markets. Catch you later.